Didn't make it, one good thought my head, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
We'll go to the next one. Those are ours.
One good reason for leaving. I'm not blind and you can't see. Just so good at believing. Damn my sensitivity, I can't help it, my heart bleeds. I'm damned if I can help it. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways I could have made my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. I got a 3 ibuprofen headache with just 2 more people that didn't make it. One good thought my head, one good thought my head, one good thought my head, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Jason Mans. Hi guys.
Aloha.
Aloha.
What's that?
Aloha.
Or aloha. For those of you who, how many of you guys have never been to a creation supernatural convention before? Okay. My name's Jason Mans. I played a very small part on the show Supernatural. It was voice on the radio. Small but very pivotal in the scene. So they let me tag along and play some tunes for you guys from time to time, and I really appreciate it because y'all are a really fun crowd to play for. So thank you for having me. This is my Q&A. This is also my concert. So this is my quancert. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, if you need life advice, I'll give you really terrible advice, but feel free to ask a question at either microphones. I'll sing some, and I'll talk some. I'm gonna do the singing part right now.
When the night is come, the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, oh, the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If ever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Doing really great.
Awesome.
Yes. I have a question for you. I met you at another convention, and I really didn't know who you were at first because I didn't know
I
you
am
were
shocked and
on the shop.
offended. You may no longer ask a question.
Sorry. I want to know, I kind of want to know your story, how you got in. I know you know Jensen.
I was born on a cold night in 19...
I want to know how you got in with Supernatural and what drug you in with this.
Good question. So, like I said, I was born on a small, just kidding. I grew up in Virginia, and whoop whoop. And when I finished college, I moved out to California, and I would say long story to medium long. I did this radio contest right when I got to town. A buddy of mine took a video of me singing and playing, a guy that I went to college with, and he took a video of me and he sent it into this radio station, and I didn't know. And Ryan Seacrest called me live on the air and said, "Hey, you're a finalist." And I was like, "Hey, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, dude. Why are you calling me? And who are you?" So long story short, they took us to the finals. They took the final 5 to Vegas, and we did this big show at the Palms, and we were on the radio, and we did all this crazy stuff. And that was like my first month in Los Angeles. And during that whole process, one of the guys that went to Vegas with us from the radio station was like, "You're brand new in town, right?" And I was like, "Yep." Because did you move out here with some friends? And I was like, "You're my friend. I have you." He was like, "Yeah, we're having this, I'm going to this Christmas party. When we get back, you should come." And I was like, "Cool." So it was at Jensen's house that he was renting with a bunch of other fellas, obviously way before the show. And so he had a bunch of guitars in the corner, and so we ended up sitting in the corner playing music all night, pretty much. And then Jay was like, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?" And I was like, "Well, jamming with you, I think. I guess that's what we're doing now, because that was all I really had to do." So then when the show came around, he and I have been buddies for a long time, and I've been playing shows for a while, and he and I had sung in a buddy's wedding together. Somebody asked us to sing Crazy Love in their wedding, so we did that. And I think the first ever convention for Supernatural was in England in 2007, and he was telling me about it, and we happened to go out to dinner with his manager that night, and we got chatting about the convention and what was going on and what they were going to do, and I said, "Do they need music?" and she was like, "I don't know." She's like, "I'll find out what they're doing." So she called the organizer and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing for the night time?" And they're like, "We'll probably just hire a musician to come in and play a show." And she was like, "I know somebody." So I went to that convention, I played a set, and Jensen came up and sang with me, and that kind of went viral. And then after that, I started getting invited to these things more. That's the short story. And it was still really long. So, hi.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
Good.
Good question. Hi. What's up?
So I have another song request, but this one you'll actually know.
You would be surprised at the things I don't know.
No, I think you'll know this one.
Okay.
If I Could Get Kiss from Covers with Friends.
Alrighty then. So, if you guys don't know, I did a Christmas album, and I also did a cover album with a bunch of these guys, Jensen and Rob and Rich and Gil and all those guys sing on them. So, this is one of those tunes. Should I play the same way I play it on the album, or should I play it a little differently?
If you want to switch it up, yeah, go for it.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn it out. You just leave it all up to me. I can show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your. You know I'm all about that bass, about that bass, about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear you ain't no size 2, but you can shake it if you want to. You got that boom boom that all the boys chase, all the right junk in all the right places. See the magazines, working that Photoshop. You know that it ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. You got that booty, just give it up, 'cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Your mama, she told you don't worry about your size, 'cause some boys like me like more booty to hold at night. I don't want no stick figure silicone Barbie doll, but if that's what you've got, I promise someone will be right along. But I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass. Women are girls, they rule my world. I said they rule my world. At your age, mama, not your shoe size, and maybe we could do the twirl. You don't have to watch a dynasty to have an attitude. You just leave it all up to me. My love will be your food, yeah. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your. I want that booty back. Go on and tell them skinny women that I'm just planning, no, they think the fact. But I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Your mama, she told you don't worry about your size, 'cause some boys like me like more booty to hold at night. Don't want no stick figure silicone Barbie doll, but if that's what you've got, I promise someone will be right along. that bass, bout that bass, bout that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, baby. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your, I want your booty back.
I didn't write either of those songs. Just want to let you guys know that. Probably the same way that you got to be so cute. Yeah, I've always really enjoyed singing, so I've just always done it my whole life, and I didn't really think I would do it for a living, but when I went to college, I tried to play basketball, and they said I wasn't good enough to play basketball that year. They thought maybe, I know, right? Yeah. So, if you don't know what just happened, I just got called out in a mean way, but it was awesome. William & Mary is not known for their athletic programs. We're known for our academic abilities, but not so much our sports programs. So when I said I wasn't good enough to play basketball in college, she goes, "Even at William & Mary?" Yeah, so obviously basketball player I was not supposed to be. And so I started singing in an a cappella group, and that's kind of where I really got to work on my voice a lot and learn a lot and sing with a bunch of people who were better singers than me, which is, I think, how you get better.
Thanks.
Thank you for the question.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Jason. I was online and I found a video of you and Rod and Tom Ellis singing, and I just binge watched Lucifer a few weeks ago. So
Right on.
I just thought, how did the relationship come about? Was that at GymCon?
It was at GymCon. It's really, these events are so fun because we've kind of created this awesome, fun nest where everybody's trusts each other and everybody knows that we all have each other's backs and everyone's best interest at heart. And I think because of that, people have a little bit more bravery when it comes to doing things they might not do otherwise. So I think that's why a lot of these guys get up and sing with Loudon Swain on Saturday night, because they know the crowd is really supportive of them and they're totally behind them, and they know that Loudon Swain's going to get their back and they're awesome musicians. And so, and since we all kind of have that core feeling, we kind of bring it with us wherever we go. And we were doing an event in England, or in Italy, where it was a bunch of us there, but there was also other shows involved in the convention. And one of the shows that was represented was Lucifer. And so Tom got up and sang a tune with us, and we ended up singing with a bunch of guys that weekend. Yeah, it was really fun. But I think they all had a good time too, because there wasn't any kind of like judgment or competition or anything. It was just like, let's jam, let's sing. The crowd will dig it, so let's do it.
Awesome.
Thank you. It was really, really fun.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. If you could collaborate with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, such a good question. I have two answers. One, I actually have like 50 answers, but I'll narrow it down to 2 or 3. My favorite singer of all time is Sam Cooke. So if I could collaborate, and by collaborate I mean stand slack-jawed, unable to say anything while he sings, I would have loved to have done that. I would also love to work with guys who are producers as well as musicians, because I'm kind of starting to go down that path a little bit. Working on those cover albums, I kind of found a love for producing music that's not my own. I had never done that before, and on the Christmas album actually was the first time that I sat with the engineer while someone else was singing and kind of said, oh, that sounds really good, why don't we try it this way, or try it this way, or go here with that note, or maybe bend it right there. And, I really enjoyed it. So some of those guys, like Prince was a really good writer-producer. I don't know, somebody like maybe Pharrell? I don't know. I don't know, I just think it's such a fun question that, you know, you kind of think of weird combinations and crazy stuff that you could do. But yeah, I'll stick to those three before I just talk for the rest of my time naming random people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. This is a bit of a request. If you could please play another number.
Sometimes you call me your baby. Sometimes you call me your man. You can call me anything you want to, baby. Just call me anytime that you can. You're never gonna have to track me down. You're never gonna have to look me up, oh no. You're never gonna have to worry about my love. I'm the one to see it through. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there for you. I'm the one to sing to you. Just another number that I wrote for you. I'm the one to see it through. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there for you. I'm the one to sing to you. Just another number that I wrote for you. Don't wanna sell 1,000,000 records, 'cause I don't want the fame. And I don't care if no one knows my name. Oh, when the sun goes down, I promise you that I will be around. You're never gonna have to worry about my love. I'm the one to see it through. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there for you. I'm the one to sing to you. Just another number that I wrote for you. I'm the one to see it through. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there for you. I'm the one to sing to you. Just another number that I wrote for you. Only you, my girl. You're welcome. You know what my favorite thing in the world is? When somebody says, hey, can you play that song you wrote 22 years ago? No problem. Got it. That one I actually remember. But some of that stuff from my first album, ooh. Start playing it and they're like, you wrote this, right? I'm like, I did. I think, a long time ago. Hi.
Hi. So I heard that you had some interesting visitors at your fishing hole a couple weeks ago.
Sure did.
So I want to know if you could share some of that.
Well, We have a lot of squirrels down there, but the moose was rare. That was a shocker. We don't get many of those in Virginia. I just moved back from Los Angeles back to Virginia because I'm old and married, and I have my third child on the way, and thank you very much. So it seemed like Virginia was a good choice. So we had a convention in DC, and I live about, maybe an hour, 15 minutes south of DC. And I just kind of threw it out to Jensen and Jared. I was like, hey guys, we're gonna be super close. If you guys wanna come down for a day off or whatever, you're more than welcome. Knowing with about 80% certainty that they were gonna be filming until late on Friday, and then they'd fly in Saturday, and then they'd work Sunday, which is what they always do. And then Jay texted me a couple days before, and he was like, hey, we got Friday off, we're coming. And I was like, all right, you guys know there's 750 people in Bowling Green, and there's nothing to do. Don't care, we're coming. It's like, all right, cool. So it was fun. Yeah, we hung out at my house and showed them my fishing pond, and we went up to the only restaurant in town, this little Italian joint called Roma's, and the 15 to 20 people in there were eating like this.
Because they recognize them, or because you're just city folk?
I think mostly because they recognize him. A couple people were just like, that dude's wearing a scarf.
He's wearing a beanie and it's 70 degrees.
So they, but then when we got up to leave, a couple of the servers came over and took pictures and stuff. And I mean, it's the tiniest town ever. I mean, I talked to my mom today, and she was like, yep, went into Roma's today, still talking about it. It's like, I think they're probably gonna talk about that for a while.
Hey, what do you want to sing?
All right then.
And we heard a request for Hallelujah.
He needs a minute to tune. What's your question?
My question is, what is your favorite song to sing?
That's actually an excellent question because I already sang it. So normally I would tell you what it is and then I'd sing it. But it changes from time to time. But right now my current favorite is Stand By Me. It's always been one of my favorite songs, and for some reason I never bothered to, add it to my own set list. And I put it on the covers album, and now I just can't stop singing it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Maybe I've been here before, seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Our love is not a victory march. It's a golden and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. Well, it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ooh, yeah.
Jason Mans, everybody! Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all around.
There he goes. Good job, buddy. Yep.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a Jason Mans.
That guy right there,
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a Jason Mans.
he just went aloha.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a Jason Mans.
Aloha, aloha.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty, mighty good man.
He loves heroin.
Hey, I just want to say to everyone who was here just now, well, that's everybody. Anyway, that Hallelujah is actually on the Station Breaks album, that kind of version of us doing it. So I don't even know if we have it here. We usually don't, but it's on iTunes and whatnot. All of it's on iTunes, and as well as Jason Mans' CDs and his whole collection is here.
I know you're probably not going to do Hallelujah again, but if you do, it should be Mahallelujah. Because a good idea is a good idea, Bobo.